All right, everybody, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back. All right, now I have a new crypto treasury I think you guys should check out. But first, I want to do a recap of some stocks that I covered on the channel recently. All right, this is a video where I'm just getting straight to it. I just want to give you guys the alpha. I don't really have time to make a fancy video, but check it out. Last time I brought you guys Synaptogenics. All right, that is the Bit Tensor Tau treasury. All right. It was trading at around $4, but a lot has happened since my last video on Synaptogenics, right? They changed their ticker to Tau, Tau Synergies, all right? So the ticker is now Tau, and you're up 100% on that play. So congrats if you got in on that. Is there more room to run? I believe so. I do not think the bull run is over. I think there's more room to run for this asset, but it's an altcoin with a smaller market cap. So it may take a while for this to really take off. But if you got in when I gave it to you, you're up over 100% on your investment. So congrats to that. All right. Now moving on, I brought you guys Palantir a few weeks ago. It was trading at 137 bucks. It's now trading at $154. So if you got in when I covered it or before that, congrats. All right. I still think there's much more upside on Palantir. It's trading at a $363 billion market cap. Okay. I do think that Palantir still has potential to 5 to maybe even 10x over the long term. Are you late because you didn't buy it back in 2022 at $8? Yeah. But I still think that there's good money to be made. This is pretty much the number one AI software play in the industry right now, and I don't see them slowing down anytime soon. They got a lot of contracts with the government. They got a lot of contracts, period, and they're constantly getting contracts and new partnerships, all right? So I think there's much more growth ahead for Palantir, all right? I don't just want to be in cryptos in crypto land. I want to be investing in the future. These are the companies of tomorrow and they're here today, okay? Now, a lot of these cryptos are just pie in the sky ideas, okay? And a lot of them won't be around in 6 months or a year, okay? This is a real company with real revenue, okay? This is something you can invest in for the long term, all right? So again, last time I brought it to you guys, it was around 135, 137. It's now trading at 154. Analysts keep upgrading price targets for Palantir, and you could be looking up in a few weeks or months and it's trading at 200 bucks. Next thing you know, it's trading at 300 bucks, and you'd be like, damn, dude showed it to me at 137, at 150. Damn, now it's at 300. It's going to $1 trillion market cap, okay? So that's about a 200% move from here, and I think it's not gonna stop there, all right? We're gonna see $10 trillion market cap companies in the AI space. NVIDIA is gonna be one of them, all right? It may be the only one to get to 10 trillion, but maybe not. We'll see. All right. Moving on. All right. SharpLink Gaming, SBET. Okay. This is an Ethereum treasury. I brought it to you guys. Well, I brought it to the Patreon around 15, 16 bucks. That's when I got into it. All right. You see, it's now trading at almost $40. Okay. It did hit $40 a couple days ago. I took a little bit of profits. Okay. But now it's kind of consolidating and looking to make another move higher. All right. So keep a lookout for SBET. I think it's still early. $3.5 billion Ethereum treasury. Okay. You got the co-founder of Ethereum backing this Ethereum treasury. All right. He's part of the team over there, or he's the CEO or the lead. I forget his exact role, but I think he is the lead on this Ethereum treasury, if not the CEO of operations for this Ethereum treasury. So that's a big deal when you got him part of the treasury, all right? This treasury has a lot of eyes on it, all right? Now, another Ethereum treasury you may want to check out is BMNR, okay? It's $2.6 billion treasury, all right? At this point in time, that's the market cap, all right? Let's go back 5 days. You can see the growth, let's say over a month. It was trading at 437. It's now trading at 10x that. Okay, so I think there's more room for cryptos to run during this bull run. So I expect the Ethereum treasuries to continue to do good. All right. So keep a lookout for those too. Try to find a good entry if you want to get in on those. All right. Now, the main entree for today, all right, the main dish is BitOrigin Limited. All right. This is a DOGECoin Treasury. It is the first publicly traded DOGECoin Treasury that I know of. Okay. So it's trading at a $37 million market cap. You can see just yesterday they announced $500 million in equity and debt facilities to launch a Dogecoin Treasury. So a portion of that is going into the Dogecoin Treasury. So they're going to be buying up Doge. Why am I putting this on your radar? I'm putting it on your radar because treasuries are a way for institutions to get into these altcoins without getting their hands dirty and creating a Coinbase account and doing OTC deals or however they do it. It's much easier and a much cleaner way for institutions and people who trade stocks who want access to or exposure to crypto from the traditional finance side of the house through stocks. Okay, I know a lot of people who want exposure to crypto, but they don't want to do the wallets and the swapping and the Coinbase account and KYC. They don't want to do that. They want to open up their Robinhood app, their Webull, their SoFi, their Charles Schwab, and they want to buy stocks that have, give them exposure to crypto. Keep this on your radar, right? What I would like to see, honestly, is I would like to see BitOrigin change their ticker from BTOG to Doge. That will put so many eyeballs on this treasury, okay? Is this high risk? Yes. So invest responsibly if you decide to get in on this. I'm not a financial advisor. Check out the description, all right? You got to take responsibility when you get in on these plays. Now, I brought this play to my Patreon yesterday at around, I want to say 55 cents. It was under 60 cents. It's now trading at 83 cents, and I saw it hit 90 cents in the pre-market, all right? So, again, I think there's a lot of potential with this because Dogecoin is not going anywhere, especially with what Elon Musk has planned for Dogecoin, with Dogecoin payments, stuff like this, and just it being the number one meme in crypto by market cap. This is a play you should watch, all right? Keep it on your radar. Wait for a pullback if you don't want to get in now because it's running hot. It's up 30% since yesterday. Well, yesterday it was up 30%, and today it's up 41%. All right, I just refreshed the page actually. Keep this on your radar. I think this is a banger, okay? For me, this is how I'm investing in a majority of altcoins because retail's not here. They're not here. They're not digging into the bottom of the barrel, low cap cryptos. They are going into the stocks, a majority of them, okay? And this has been working out for me. The past few months, I have not been investing in cryptos directly. I have been trading crypto-related stocks. Circle, Snapdogenics, Tau, okay? Tau Synergies, all right? I'm investing in crypto that way because that's where a lot of the liquidity is. There's not a lot of liquidity in these low cap cryptos you're buying. All right. And I think for the foreseeable future, this is the way to make money is getting in on these crypto stock related plays, stable coin related stocks. You see Tron went public. All right. This is for me, this is where the money is to be made. I'm still looking for low cap gems and stuff like that, but it's not a majority of my time. It's not even a lot of my time because it's a waste of time, if you ask me. There's nobody here to buy these low cap, micro cap cryptos. The money and the attention is going into treasuries, the top 10, right? Top 10, top 20 cryptos. Sorry, guys, my camera got blurry. All right. And I want to be where the liquidity and the attention is. Okay. So that's what I'm doing right now. I've been doing very well for myself and members in my Patreon, those who are still there. All right. We've been crushing it, all right? We've been crushing it, okay? So you don't have to get rich overnight. A lot of these crypto-related stocks, they're going to give you gains, massive gains over time, all right? You take a look at SBET, Again, it's at 36.70. Could it make a run for its all-time high from a few weeks ago? Maybe. This thing ran up to like $125 if you look on the trading view chart. All right. And then it crashed down to $8, $9. It's back up to $37. We got a lot of bullish catalysts for crypto. Okay. So will there be a more widespread alt season? Maybe. Maybe. But even if that does happen, I think that the crypto treasuries are going to just go bananas. They're just going to go absolutely crazy. Okay, so check these out. All right, check out these stocks. Check out Tau X. That's the BitTensor Tau treasury. Check out Palantir. This is a long-term stock that you want to have in your portfolio if you want to bet on AI software and just AI in general. Okay. Also, check out SBET, the Ethereum Treasury. Check out BMNR, Ethereum Treasury. Okay. I'm not showing you too many of the low cap ones unless I really think there's potential here, because there's a lot of Bitcoin low cap treasuries. They're not getting a lot of attention right now. Okay. There's a lot of Ethereum treasuries. They're not getting a lot of attention right now. The number 1 and 2 Ethereum treasuries are these, what I'm showing you right now, SBET, okay, and BMNR, okay. They have $2-3 billion market caps, okay. MicroStrategy, I think, is trading at like $100 billion market cap, right? Let's see, let me see, Strategy Incorporated. It's trading at $125 billion market cap. So I would expect the Ethereum treasuries to at least get to a $10 to $20 billion market cap. All right. Not taking into account dilution. Okay. So all things said here, I would like to see these Ethereum treasuries get to, let's just say, a 7 to 15x over the next, let's say, year, 2, 3 years. I think these Ethereum treasuries will do that. I think they will. Okay. What I'm saying is today, if you start investing in these 2 to 3 years from now, if they don't all crumble and rug, they should increase in value exponentially. Basically, that's what I'm saying. Okay. So if you have a long-term mindset and you want to buy the dips on these, check them out. Again, back to stocks, real companies. AMD, keep this one on your radar. I'm giving you guys a lot of information within a short period of time because I don't have a lot of time to record this video right now. But check out AMD. If you missed NVIDIA trading at a $4 trillion market cap, AMD is your second chance, okay? It's trading at a $260 billion market cap. I believe that is going to 5 to 10x in the long term. What's that? 2 to 4 years. If I think NVIDIA is going to get to a $10 trillion market cap, I see no reason that AMD won't get to a $1 to $2 trillion market cap. Okay, so over the next few years, I think a lot of investors are going to look at NVIDIA and say, I think the company has more growth ahead. However, I want to get in on the next NVIDIA. Okay, there's only one NVIDIA, all right? But AMD is doing some amazing things. Okay, at their last keynote speech, they brought out Sam Altman from OpenAI, and I was like, that is a complete buy signal. If you got Sam Altman from OpenAI, you know, ChatGPT, pulling up to your keynote to talk, okay, I need to look into investing into AMD. Okay, these are leading indicators. These are real world companies. They're going to be around for a while, guys. Palantir and AMD, all right? It's not just about crypto, all right? Because AI is the future. AI is the future and some other sectors too. So is blockchain, all right? But check out AMD and keep that one on your radar as well. And again, the main attraction of this video clip is BTOG, Bit Origin Limited. This is the DOGECoin Treasury, and I expect this to go bonkers. Dogecoin is going to have its day in the sun again sometime soon during this bull run, okay? You probably have a Dogecoin ETF too. Okay, so if you can get in early, this is my thesis. If I can get in early on the next hot treasury, maybe the first of its kind for a crypto, I could be early to something great. We could be early to something great. It's going to make us a lot of money. All right. I bought this just yesterday at under 60 cents and it's at 90 cents. And that's a stock. It's a treasury that's pretty much tied to a crypto, and it could be very volatile. So you could lose your shirt. Again, don't go too crazy with these treasuries. Slow and steady wins the race. Just have a strategy if you want to get in on these, okay? Because I think there's a lot of money to be made, all right? And a lot of people don't know about this DOGECoin Treasury. If you clicked on this video, then congratulations, you paid yourself, all right? All right, guys, that about wraps it up. I hope you guys have a awesome weekend. Check out BTOG, all right? And I'll talk to you guys soon. Deuce Crypto out.